If we're trading the SPX, you're trading it for a reason because it's very stable, it's easy to trade, it's relatively predictable. And most of the time, I would say every 4 days or so, you're going to be doing nothing. When I mean nothing, and I mean that you're not going to be going up, you're not going to be going down. You'll be making wins and losses, but you're not really advancing because you're waiting for that 20% of the time. And this is one of our edges, 20% of the time. And even that varies a little bit depending on when it is, where the market will give you that big opportunity, that opportunity to make 200, 400, 800, 1500% return on your risk. That's what you need to be there for. If you've invested in a 401k, you've probably heard someone say that there's only a few days in the market that actually make about 80% of all of your gains that you have in your stock portfolio. It's actually about 12 to 13 days, I think it is. And if you're not in the market, if your portfolio isn't active, you'll miss those days. It's hard because you don't know when they're going to appear. They're random. They could appear in a clump or they could be spread out. It's the same way when you're day trading. You need to be in the market to achieve or receive the edge. It's as simple as I can make it. That is the secret to trading. Being there with consistency and discipline, being able to withstand those runners, and then be there for the bigger win. And it will be a big win. And so what you're going to end up doing is you're going to either go sideways or you're going to go up, but you won't be going down because our strategy is designed to keep you from going down. It's designed to contain your drawdown within a certain area, and it's designed to keep you in the game until there is a probabilistic edge, which will come. I said that a lot of what we do is kind of based on the expected move or the mispricing of options. So it's not really the expected move, but it's the absence of the expected move. The expected move is one standard deviation. That's where every day the market prices in what it expects that the maximum move will be, either up or down, or the expected move, not the maximum move, but the most likely move up or down. And most of the time it stays inside of that area, and that's where most people will trade. And in order to trade within that area, you have to put up a lot of money. And that's just the nature of the game. You put up a lot of money because everyone's pricing it higher because they expect the price to be in there. What they're not expecting is it to exceed the expected move. That's the mispricing of these options. There's a point near or at or just after the expected move where the prices of options start dropping dramatically. And that's the game that we play. And we're getting in there. We're getting our options super cheap with large potential reward, as opposed to what you're doing right now. If you're doing a high win rate strategy, you're trying to put in a lot of money to make a tiny reward. And we're waiting for that game to play out, that probability, and it will. Now, there's obviously a lot more to our edges, and that's just one of them. I wanted to point that out, that it only happens, that exceeding or mispricing, about 20% of the time. And we were doing a study earlier today that even shows that even that is variable. And I thought it would be interesting to find out how often this happens. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just show you a chart here. So this is a chart that's showing you where expected move is, the blue line. And this is since the year 2021 to the present day. And the red lines are whenever it exceeds the expected move. The green lines is when it's contained by it. So you'll see that it exceeds the expected move quite a bit. But what I was talking about, that 20%, was some material exceeding of it. Let's say not one standard deviation, but maybe 1.1 or 1.2 standard deviations. That's what all these red lines are. And some of them go as much as 3 standard deviations. Those are the ones where you're going to make big profits, really big profits. The others, those are the moves. Those are the moves that you're typically going after if you're a high win rate strategy. And that's also losses in there. It's not all wins, all right? But these cost a lot of money. It means you have to put a lot of risk. So if you lose, and you will lose, that loss is going to pay. You're going to pay. When you lose going after these other ones with our strategy, because your risk is so small, you never pay. Even in the case where you lose multiple times in a row, 10, even a dozen times in a row, and you'll still not pay. You'll be still well within 1 or 2 good trades to get you to a new high. That is the game. That is the probabilistic game that we're playing.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you're interested in having the tools you need to become a profitable zero DTE trader, check out the link in the description. Take care, guys.